not easy. It's not easy, okay? But then I don't want us to say that it's difficult, because many people, once someone says that it's not easy, the first thing that they think is difficult. But we're saying that there are ways as to how everything is simplified and how everything can actually be used effectively to make sure that there are some sort of good positive outcomes that one realizes within the whole process and the whole functionality, you understand, being functional in the process and learning and becoming and actually trading, implementing, applying, you understand, because that's really how one genuinely ends up becoming an effective participant in the markets. We are aware of different approaches to it, and for some people various approaches work, but for us we have a certain way that we use and a certain kind of simplified way that we use. For example, as you can see, I trade naked charts. I don't flood my chart with a lot of indicators, because that tend to complicate us, and that also tends to create mixed signals. There are a few indicators that, yes, are effective, but some just give up the signal late, because don't forget that a signal is not really a notification of an event, but rather a result of what has previously happened. So we tend to always have confidence in following what has previously happened, hoping that it will realize outcomes that the market says that it will. But one thing that we also realizing is that the market is alive. It's alive. It can never stand still at a certain point. But in its aliveness, and there not being too much activities and too much events, it's a very volatile time now. But in that effort, one understands that this price moves to a certain levels and sometimes makes it back to certain levels, and price always moves in levels and ranges in many cases, you understand. I don't want to say always, because some events, fundamentally speaking, can move price to actually very, very disruptive measures, if I may say that. But the main basic and fundamental thing is that our approach has simplified everything to make sure that we're able to accommodate everyone, and we're able to create a very effective environment and space where we can see many people becoming part of the 9% profitable traders. It's a very small number, man. We can't have 91% of people that are losing money. I know how it feels. I've lost a lot of money, you understand. Even right now, I still do take bad trades. It's actually part of trading. It's very important for you to take losses, because it's part of the management process, the risk. What we tend to do as well is that we tend to ignore certain functions and certain components of risk, especially when it comes to money management is one that's, it's not even by choice. Trust me, you manage your money if you are a good trader, of course. But if you're not, you tend to have positions that, or rather runaway trades that just go out of the blue, and you just let them be, you understand. And those are the ones that can actually just knock you out. So we try by best to inform people on such, and just make sure that they differentiate their approach, or rather they simplify their approach.